Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. In today's dance class we're going to be doing something a little bit different, as you might have noticed by the title. We're going to be making a dance, but we won't exactly be making all of the choices, and that's because we're going to use this dice. So depending on which number it lands on, we'll be doing different moves and doing them in a different way, and that's all up to chance. So before we get going on that, all the usual things: grab yourself a drink of water, take off your shoes and socks, make sure you're in comfortable dance clothes that you can move easily in, and have a little look around the space and make sure you've cleared enough space. Move everything to the side and make sure you've got a clear floor and you're aware of everything around the room that you need to be careful of. Okay, and one more thing, if I am doing a move or suggesting doing something in a specific way and that is hurting, or your body, it's not quite working for you today, that's fine. Adapt the movement slightly. Most important thing is that you look after your body, because I can't be there to look after you. So let's get going. Okay, starting with our feet, I'm going to pad through the feet like this. Good. Lovely. Really pushing down into the floor. Good. And now come up all the way so your toes are coming off the floor. Good. Let's go a little faster with that. Okay. And a light jump. Okay. And let's try and sprint. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Good. And relax. Take it down a little bit. Okay. Ready? Let's sprint again. Here we go. Okay, I'm relaxed. Alright, so planting the feet down into the floor, we're going to push off and flick that foot and bring it back down. Other leg, flick and bring it back in. Good. Really working the feet here. Push off, bring it in. Push off. Good. One more each side. Good. Make sure your knees are over your toes, relaxing in the ankles, the knees, the hips. Just let everything bounce. Good. Alright, let's do our shoulders. So lift them up, drop them down, lift up, and down. Good. And now forward and backwards, closing and opening the chest. Go around now. 4 times. 2, 3, and 4. Good. Let's do 2 with the elbows. And now with the whole arm. Good. And let's reverse. So 4 with the shoulders. Good. Now 2 with the elbows. 1 and 2. The whole arm. 1. And 2. Good. Let's shake the hands. Arms, shoulders. Good. Take it into the tummy, the back. Give it a nice little wobble. Shake the bottom. Nice. Let's take it all the way down one leg, into the foot, and then bring it back up and down the other side. Good. Okay, get some warmth into your hands here. You're going to take it all the way up one arm, the other one. Good. Alright, arms about at rib height and standing as tall as you can, keeping everything in the torso as still and as strong as you can. We're going to lift up one knee and try and touch our hand. Engaging the supporting leg. Good. And let's lift. Growing taller and taller. Lovely. Let's take the hands round to the back of our bottoms and we're going to kick up. Good. See how fast you can go. Alright. We're going to do a roll down now. We're going to do 2 normal ones. One curl up into a little ball and we'll rock forward and back. And then we're going to do 2 and walk or all the way out to a plank, okay? So starting with the top of our head, tucking our chin, and then our shoulders come forward, one vertebra at a time, rolling down towards the floor. Lovely. Once you reach the base, bend your legs and roll back up. Your head is the last thing to come up. Lovely. Let's go again. Rolling down. Notice if you've got any sticky parts in your spine and make sure that you breathe into those. Take a little bit longer, make it nice and smooth. Lovely. Let's go down into a ball now. Good. Curl up really, really small. Heavy head rocking forward. Lovely. And let's rock onto our hands and back to our feet. And forwards and back. Forwards and back. One last time. Good. Really taking the weight into the hands. And let's stretch our bottoms all the way up to the sky. Nice long legs straight. Good. And bend and roll up. Lovely. And let's walk out. Rolling down. Hands touch the floor and we walk out to a plank. Good. Hold it here. Keep breathing. Nice and strong. Good. Walking in. Bend, roll up. Last time. Here we go. And walking out. Hold it. Good. And walking back. Bottoms high. Rolling up. Lovely. Okay, let's come on to our bottoms now. Good. Working with this, the spine again with the back. We're going to curve our back and roll down, activating our tummies, our abdominals, and let's sit up. Here we go. Curving the back, rolling up, pulling our tummies in. Good. And let's go again. And here we go. And down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back up. 2, 3. Let's do one more. Down. Good. And back up. Nice and slow. Lovely. Alright, let's do the same thing we did last time. Balance on our bottoms. As still as we can. Good. And now let's try moving. Good. Great. Next we're going to do our swing exercise that we did in the last video. So I'll quickly talk through it again in case you weren't here. We are going to start with our legs nice and wide. Taking our right hand, we're going to reach over across our body and do a big slice in the air. Then we're going to go with our left hand, slice. Good. So 1, 2. Nice. Then we're going to do a big circle, taking our arms out wide, reach them behind us, and then all the way up, so we're nice and long. Okay? From here we do our first swing, and we reach up, and then we go forward, bending our knees, and then swinging back up. Let me show you that from the side. We go swing forward, bounce, and back up. Good. So far from the beginning till there, we've got slice, slice, really bending in the knees there. Turn, reach, up. Good. Swing forward, back up. Lovely. From there, our arms go out and in through the centre. So nice knee bend and out with the arms in and back up. And we've got one more swing forwards. Lovely. We hold here for a moment, then we drop the arms, keeping nice and tall in the body. So it's just the arms going, and then we bend to go on the other side. So we'll start with the left arm going across, across, turn, reach behind you, lift up, and swing, and in the middle, swing forward, reach, drop, relax. We'll do that a couple of times with music. Let's go straight away. Here we go. Right, left, turn, and reach up. Good. Swing through the middle, and swing forward. Reach up, drop, relax. Good. Left, right, turn, keeping your eyes open, up. Good. And swing. And middle, swing forward. And reach. and swing. Reach to the left. Good. And turn. Reach and swing through the middle and forward and drop. Relax. Good. We're going to do one last exercise before we get going with our dance. So standing in parallel, feet underneath the hips, toes facing forward. Great. So starting with the right leg, we're going to tonju forward. So brushing the floor like we're stroking the floor with our foot, out to the front and back in. Then we're going to go to the side and bring it in. Then we're going to lift that same foot up, the right foot, touch the ankle, then touch the knee, touch the ankle and down. Lovely. Let's mark it through with the left and I'll explain counts. So we go out on 1, in on 2. To the side on 3, in on 4. We touch the ankle 5, knee on 6, ankle on 7, down on 8. Then we're going to do the whole thing in first position. So turning out the leg right from the top. Good. As we're here, make sure that your knees track over your toes. Make sure you're in your natural first, not forcing it out too much. Engaging right from the turnout muscles up here, nice and tall. Good. And we do the same thing brushing forward, this time with our foot turned out. So we'll see our heel here. Good, so there we go, forward, oh, other leg, sorry, forward and in. Good. And we go out to the side. Again, same thing, we can see the ankle here, so our foot is turned out, not like earlier where it was turned in. Then we come in, touch the ankle, knees to the side this time, knee, ankle, down. Okay? Left foot out and in. Out and in. Touch the ankle, touch the knee, and the ankle and down. And when we're in first, we'll do the whole thing with our arms out here to help us balance a little bit more. Really holding the tummies here and think about being nice and tall at the same time as pushing down to the floor with your foot. And that'll keep you nice and strong. Okay? So we do the whole thing with the feet in parallel, then in first. Then we'll try a little bit faster in parallel and first. Then we're going to do some funky feet. So, feet together. We are going to go to the right first. We're going to go ankle, toe, ankle, back to parallel, rise up and down. Then we're going to go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up and down. Okay? Then we're going to do both feet at the same time going away from each other. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 times. Then we're going to move the chest nice and simply side, 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 side. Just to be a bit more relaxed. Bring it back in. Heels, toes, heels, toes. So we're now parallel again. We're going to do a little swing. So taking the arms out to the side, swing them in, bounce, swing them in, bounce. So take them out, bring them in, bounce, in, bounce. Okay, so the things between the funky feet, they're just a little bit more groovy. You can do those however you like. You could swing just one hand, whatever you feel like, okay? So, floor pattern, parallel first, then we'll do the funky feet. Here we go. To the front, and in, to the side, and in. Touch the ankle, the knee, the ankle, and down. Left leg, good. And ankle, knee, ankle, down. First position. Out and in. Nice and tall, hold the balance. Good, other leg, forward and in. Really standing on it when you bring it into your position. Good, ankle, knee, ankle, down. Little faster now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ankle, knee, ankle, down. Forward, in, side, in, ankle, knee, ankle, down. And go. Lovely. Make each position as precise as you can. Lovely. Funky feet. Good. Rise up and down. Rise up and down. Let's go again. This way this time. Rise up and down and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rise up. Apart. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in, 2, 3, 4. Swing. Again. And in, 2, 3, 4, swing, bounce, swing, bounce. Good. Awesome. Let's get on with our dance then. So we've got our dice and it has 6 different sides on it. So I've selected 6 moves that we're going to use and each one is assigned to a number. And then we'll roll the dice to tell us which moves we're going to use. Before we do that, let me explain to you which moves we've got and let's explore them a little bit so that we've got some ideas. Okay? So the first one is going to be around. So that could be a turn or body parts going around other body parts or anything that has some kind of rotation in it. So let's explore that one first. Okay, so we could have a turn on one foot. We could have a rotation with the arms, a rotation with a body part here. We could do a bottom spin. We could do our head going around, or our hands, or elbows, or changing levels. Good. Anything that has a rotation in it. So have a little explore now and figure out what kind of round movements you like. So we could go around leg, we could go turning, we could turn, we could go around this leg. Great, okay. Number 2 is going to be out and in. So let's explore movements that go out and in now. We could go out with our foot like we did in our warm-up, bring it back in. We could do that with both feet, jump it back in. We could do our arms, both. We could do our hands going out and then in. We could be hiding something and go out and in. Out, in, out, in, out, in. Good. So, see what kind of movements you like that go out and then back in. Okay, brilliant. Number 3 is going to be a jump. So we could jump on one leg or the other leg. We could jump with 2 feet, pointing our toes in the air. We could jump from one foot to another foot. Let's try that a few times. Or backwards. We could do little jumps. We could jump like a frog. We could do a turning jump and add those 2 together. We could do a big jump with our legs coming up, or a tap jump. Okay, so many different ideas that we can use. Number 4, we've got a ripple. So let's see what body parts we can ripple. We can ripple our arms. We could go in or out. Try that a few times. Ooh. Good. We could ripple from our head all the way through our body and we can go sideways. You try rippling from side to side. Good. Or can we ripple our legs? Not as easily. Good. Or our tummies. All back the other way. Nice. Okay. Number 5 is a swing. Now we know some swings. We did swings earlier in our warm-up, didn't we? So we've got ones like this. Good. Or a swing of the arms. Or swing this way. Could you swing your leg? Good. Make sure you've got enough space. Look where you're moving. Good. We could swing. How else could we swing? Just from the elbow like a robot. Or my flat swing. Any swing you like. And our last one is balance. So let's practice our balances now. We had our balances in our warm-up as well, didn't we? We had balances like this. We could take our leg out in front of us, or we could do our balance in arabesque with our leg out behind us. Let's try that on both legs. Good. Or can we balance low? Can we balance on one foot and two hands? Or maybe even 1 foot and one hand. So now you've explored some of the different things that we can do with just those 6 moves. Let's roll the dice and find out which moves we're going to get in our dance. So we'll start with a ripple, then we've got a swing, a jump, out and in, around, jump, out and in again, and last one, a jump. So thanks to our dice here, we've got our dance sorted. We're going to start with a ripple, then a swing, a jump, out and in, around, jump, out, in, and one last jump. Okay, so let's do this. If I think of the first 4 moves and I teach those to you, and then the last 4 moves you can come up with your own. Okay, so let's start with a ripple, and let's go right from the bottom of the floor all the way up through our body and out through our fingertips. So we'll start by bending the knees, rock our hips forward, up through the tummy, and then we'll lift our shoulders, bend the elbows, and out through the hands. So let's go through that again. Bend the knees, hips forward, chest up, lift the shoulders, elbows forward, hands forward. That's a lot of body parts. Boom, knees, hips, chest, shoulders, elbows, hands. Lovely. So we've got our ripple, a whole body ripple. Then we've got our swing. So we're here. How can we swing from here? I think let's do a sideways swing with our arms. So we're going to go swing. Good. So just through these 2 places, bending the knees, really feel heavy in the arms. Vroom, vroom. Good. Let's add those together. So we've got ripple from the floor and swing. Good. And that takes us into a jump. So I wonder if we can use this momentum from the swing to make us whoop, jump up. Okay, so let's try adding those together. We go ripple up and swing, jump down. Good. In our little parallel position here. And then our last one is out and in. So from here, I'm reaching the edge of my space, so I think we should go back that way a little bit. So let's step that leg back out. So our out is that leg going out and our arms going out. So we need a big, big shake here, okay? Then we've got to come in. We could come in, but we've just gone all the way out. So maybe let's surprise everyone and go just with our arms. Okay, so there are 4 movements. We're going to go from the beginning. Ripple up, swing, jump, out and in. Good. Then from here, you need to experiment with going around. So how can you go around from here? You could go around your body. You could go around with your head, making a circle. You could go around with your arms, keeping your elbows where they are. Or you could do a big turn, or a jumping turn, anything you like. You choose what around movement you're going to have after we've come in, okay? I'm going to go around with my head and around with my arms, okay? But you can do whichever one you want to do. All right, from there, we've got a jump. So we've gone around, whichever one your around is, and then we've got a jump. So I'm gonna just jump my legs in, okay? And then, but you can do whichever you like. So from here, depending on where your turn has finished or you're around, you could do any jump you like, okay? Then we've got out and in. So wherever you finished your jump, think of something that goes out and in. With your arms, or your tongue, anything you like, okay? I finished mine, boom, round, jump in, I'm going to go out and then in. Alright, so if you're struggling to think, you can copy me for that one if you like. Totally up to you. Our last one is a final jump. So again, finish the dance with your best jump, whichever one you like. I'm going to go jump, okay? I'm going to finish with my turning jump, alright? So let's go right from the beginning till the end, trying to add in your ones as well. So we start with our ripple, bending the knees, up through the body, out through the arms. Good. Swing into a jump, out, bring the arms in. And then you do your round movement. Good. Your jump movement, your out and in, and then your last jump. Okay? Fabulous. Let's try that to a bit of music. Here we go. So we start with our ripple, swing and jump, out, in, and round. Good. Jump, out, in. Finish it off. Good. Let's go again. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Ripple, swing, jump, out, in, round, jump, out, in. Good. One last time. 5, 6, 7, 8. And ripple, swing, jump, out, in, round, jump, out and in and jump. Whoop. Brilliant. Okay, I think we can manage one more layer of things. So we're now going to go through those 8 movements again and roll the dice and see how we're going to do these movements. So we could do them fast or slow or big or small, or repeat them or change level. So they're the 6 things I have on here. So now I'll roll the dice and let's see which ones we're going to have. So our ripple will be slow, our swing will be fast, big jump, slow out and in, slow going around. We have to repeat our jump. That will be interesting. A fast out and in, and then a small jump at the end. Okay, so now we know what those are. Now we have to go back and work them into our phrase somehow. So let's start from the beginning with our ripple. We have to make sure that's really slow. So that's okay because we're doing this one big anyway, aren't we? So right from the knees, really slow. Let's milk that one. Then our swing is fast and it goes into a big jump. So really go, good. Swing, big jump and land. And then we've got slow out and in. So this one's going to be slow and okay. So let's work through those a few more times. We go slow, ripple and fast, big jump. Slow and slow. Lovely. From here, we've got our around movement. So whatever your around movement is, you've got to try and figure out how to do that super slowly, okay? So mine, I'll have to go really slow, okay? So you have a little figure out now what your around movement looks like really slowly, okay? From there, we've got to repeat our jump. So, I just jumped in. So I might go out, no, in, out, in. If you did a big jump, maybe you have only time to do that once and then twice. So once, one extra. Okay, so let's add those on from here. So we go ripple slowly, fast swing, big jump, slow out, slow in, slow around. Good. Repeat your jump. Boom, boom, boom. Brilliant. From there we've got 2 more. We've got a really fast out in. So mine's going to be, ooh, that's hard. Lovely. So what is your out in? Is it just a, make sure it's really, really fast, whatever it is. And our last one is going to be a jump. So it's got to be super small. which means I might have to take out my turn. So I might just have to go whoop, to the side now. So I've had to change mine slightly because it doesn't work. So if there's something with your move that makes it really hard to do, you might have to simplify it. Let's do that slowly together and then do it with music, okay? So, roll up really slowly, swing, jump, out slow, in, good, around super slowly, good. Repeat your jump, out, in, fast, and whoop. I hope that all makes sense. Let's try it a couple of times to music and then we'll finish up, okay? Boom, let's go. Here we go. Ready for our ripple? Nice and slow and juicy, here we go. Good, and fast, jump. Out, in, round. Good, repeat your jump. Fast, small. Let's do that again, try and make it a little bit tighter. Ready? Here we go. Nice and slow. And fast, big jump. Out, slow and in. Round. Jump, jump. Out, in. Good. One last time. Ready? Here we go. Swing, big jump. Brilliant. Amazing. Okay, so if you want to carry on dancing and creating your own dance, then you can either use those same numbers that I've shook the dice for and put your own moves in, or if you've got a dice at home, change the moves, roll your own dice and see what dance you come up with, okay? And if you would like to, film it and send it into Impello so we can see what amazing things you're coming up with at home. All right, sitting down with your legs out in front of you, we're going to sit up really, really tall. Arms all the way up. Good, and keeping the straight back, we're going to reach forward and touch the legs wherever you can, keeping your back nice and straight, all the way to the top of your head. Good, toes facing the sky, nice deep breaths. Good, and as you breathe out on your next breath, you can relax your back forward. Lovely, staying in this stretch, holding onto your feet if you can. Good. And then imagine that you have a tail and it's really heavy and it rolls your body back up to sit up nice and tall. Good. Alright, we're going to take a few breaths now and we're going to go in through the body and out through the feet. And go. And out. One more. Good. And now let's go the other way. So we're going to breathe in through our feet. Ready? And in through the feet. Out through the head. In through the feet. Out through the head. One more. Good. Alright. Crossing your legs. Sitting nice and tall. We're going to reach up out of our waist and reach over, keeping both hips down with our sit bones on the floor, okay? So we will go with our right arm first, up and over. Good. Good. Make sure you're not leaning forward or back. Imagine you're in a little wall here, two walls, so you're nice and straight. Good, and reach up and we'll go the other way. Up and over. Keeping this hip down. Good. Deep breaths. Reach up and over. Lovely. Let's lift the heels in together. Give yourself a big hug. Good. Alright. Soles of the feet together, knees out. Again, sitting up nice and tall, allowing gravity gravity to just let your knees sink closer to the floor. And we're going to look from side to side. Lovely. Okay, crossing the legs, walking forward so that we're on our hands and our knees. And we will do a cat-cow stretch. We know this one. So, lifting your belly buttons towards your spines, rounding your back towards the ceiling. Good. And then releasing down, arching our back and looking forward. Good. And all the way back up. And down. One more all the way up. And one more all the way down. Good. And neutral spine. Make sure it's nice and straight. Pushing your weight into your hands, tucking your toes. We're going to lift our hips up to make a downward dog position. Good. Letting your heels reach towards the floor and shoulders away from your ears. So you're nice and long. Good. And let's lift up one leg. Lovely. And bring it back down. And let's lift the other leg. And down. Brilliant. Let's walk our hands in towards our feet. And let's just hang here, holding your elbows in your hands, rocking from side to side. Good. And back to centre, bending the knees, heavy tail rolling all the way back up. Stacking your bones one on top of the other. Lovely. From here we'll just do a quick quad stretch, so holding the foot behind you, knees together, nice and long. You can hold out your hand if you need to balance. Or hold on to a chair or something. Good. Give that one a little shake. And let's do the other one. Good. And give it a little shake. Give everything a little bubble. Good. Alright. Let's take the arms out to the sides. We saw the big hug, let's go. Good. Little twist. And out we go. And crossing the other arm on top now. Good. Okay, one big deep breath in. And out. Good. One last one and we'll go through the body. Bringing it down through the centre, growing nice and taller. Lovely. Thank you very much for doing my class today. And I will see you again soon. Bye.